Salam alaikum. Walaikum salam. How are you? Salam, my Robux side, and Adam. Yes, I remember you from last chat. I'm glad you could join me. I just finished doing wudu and had a drink of water, and I prepared iftar, and I'm getting ready for salah. So I have a few more minutes before prayer starts. So I don't know if we have any reverts in here, but the prayer is Maghrib. It's the second to the last prayer. And after we pray Maghrib, we can eat iftar. No, I'm sorry I can't read Arabic. The only Arabic word I know to look at is Allah. I can recognize the word Allah. Salam alaikum, people on Instagram. Okay. Salam alaikum. Iskabarmov. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. I need a shortcut for that. So what time is it for everybody? Is it morning? Is it night? I've noticed that the majority of the people that follow me are from the United States, India, Malaysia, and where else? Indonesia. Oh, it's morning. Okay. It's evening here, and it's time for Salah in about 2 minutes, looks like. And Iskamov, I can't pronounce your name, I'm sorry. I think you're in Virginia, right? So you're an hour later than me. So I think you'll be having Isha in about an hour, right? Oh, Pakistan too. Good morning, good evening, good morning. I see you guys just prayed Fajr. Hello to Pakistan, India. Salam alaikum, Emily. Chat alive. Am I missing anybody? Hussein, Ahmed. If I miss someone's name, just please forgive me. Okay. So, let's check the time here. About another minute. So for iftar, I just made some fish and some peas and some rye bread for dinner. Pray for Pakistan. I will pray for Pakistan. Oh, and I can call you Ali? Okay, well, that's easy. Okay, Ali. Yes, I will pray for Pakistan. Salam, Amit, and everyone else. Yeah. So, I hope I don't bore you with my prayer, but I'm going to be praying online because I have a lot of reverts that watch me and they try to get advice from me because I've been a revert for 4 years and I've traveled to Saudi Arabia and Turkey and places like that. So being a revert, I like to help others that are coming into Islam that are new. Welcome, Kuwait. My robotic side, it says, I tell you that what happened. What happened? Thank you, Amit. What happened? What's this cry face for? Yesterday a plane crashed in my city and all the people died. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'll put them in my prayers. It was in Pakistan that happened. I don't get much of the news out here. I usually these days I get my news off of Instagram pretty much. I used to have a Google Mini, but it doesn't work out here. So, well, I'm going to do Salah, everybody. So I'm going to leave you to talk amongst yourselves while I do my prayer, and then I'll be right back, okay? Well, I probably should have moved the chair out of the way. So it's probably not going to look so good on the recording for the people that want to watch it. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab my iftar. So this is my dinner. Fish, peas, and bread. Yeah, I wish I did move that chair out of the way. Hopefully, if we get some reverts in here, that they can see me doing a prayer. So I actually get quite a few people after I'm finished, and they'll come and they'll watch and they'll ask me questions and they'll try to learn things from what I'm doing. So okay. Well, now if you did Fajr, then you're starting your fast again. So sorry for eating in front of you when you're fasting. I'm pretty hungry now. I did have a little bit of water before prayer, before I logged in, but that was it. And I'm not an expert at eating with niqab, so last time I got food on my niqab, but whatever, it washes. So I don't know if everyone knows this, but this is actually not the last day of Ramadan. Tomorrow is the last day of Ramadan. So we're having Eid on Sunday. If you're on the other side of the world, I think you're ahead of me by about 16 hours. So Sunday will arrive before it arrives for me. 16 hours earlier, I believe. Salam alaikum. Ask you, how are you? Hi, Ashraf. Hi, Aston. Hi, Adam. Am I missing anybody? Usually I talk a lot more, but I'm kind of tired from not eating all day and kind of dehydrated. And actually, I was doing a lot of laying around today too, because really I'm getting over being sick as well. So I'm almost completely better, but not quite. Not quite. So Robic Side says he started fasting when he was 7. That's kind of young. I think the normal age is around 10 to 12, isn't it? Isn't that right? 10 to 12 usually? So someone says it looks like I'm very kind. I hope I am very kind. I like to think that I am. When will Iftar start? Well, I started Iftar right now. This is Iftar, it's dinner. So I did a prayer. And now I'm having iftar, and iftar is just a larger dinner. So when you're fasting all day, when the sun starts to set and you do your prayer called Maghrib, then you eat your dinner. You can actually eat a little bit before Maghrib, but today I just had a little bit of water before prayer. That was it. Salam, ask you. Salam, Muslim revert to. Salam. Need my glasses. Salam, Hafizabid 78, and Ali. It's so tiny, I can barely see it. Yeah, I usually have more energy. Sorry, guys. I usually talk a lot. I have a lot of energy, all this stuff, but because I was sick for over 2 weeks and it's like almost the last day of Ramadan, second to last day, and I was laying down a lot and, kind of hungry and thirsty at the moment and tired. I can wear my glasses, yeah. I can see you, but I look like a doctor. Thank you. Okay, so Asky says it's daylight over there. Are you getting daylight all through the night, like Alaska? Asky says, here during July, you basically need to fast 24 hours and just allow yourself to eat once a night simply because lack of sunset, Nordic summer specialty. Okay. I kind of miss being out there. I traveled out there. Well, you know that. I traveled out there to Sweden and Denmark a few months ago. Oh, yeah. And I was out in London too. Walaikum salam, said Melu. And Ishfaq Ahmed. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Fasting would be hard if you cut wheat crop in hot days like I'm doing now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard that there was some drought out there. Are you having drought? Not enough rain? It's actually been hot here too. It was very hot today. And that kind of like wiped out some of my energy too. Because actually I was running the air conditioner in this apartment. So I'm in an apartment in the Northwest, upper Northwest right now. But I'm heading back down to Washington in a few days with my daughter because I'm taking her back down there. She wants to live back down there. So I'm not moving back there, but she is. What are you doing? I'm talking to people on Instagram and YouTube right now. Okay. So that's my daughter lurking in the hallway. She's not dressed appropriately to be on camera right now, you guys. Okay. Someone says, no, you look cool, and I am girl. You are saying I am he. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Did I say he? I can't even see on here. I can see little dots with colors, but I can't really see if it's a woman or a man in the picture, but I can kind of see that you have a cartoon. It was like a little cartoon. Yeah, sorry about that. I try to be really careful not to say he or she because I'm not used to some of the names from different countries, and I can't really tell if it's a man or a woman sometimes that I'm talking to. Assalamu alaikum, DLN official. My daughter was out here taking pictures of me. So hopefully they don't end up on her Facebook somewhere with some joke. Teenagers these days. So anyway, I was saying I'm taking my daughter back to Washington, which is unfortunate because they have a lot of coronavirus down there. It's one of the hot spots in the United States, and they're all on lockdown still. But if I don't take her back down there, she's bound and determined to find her own way back down there. So I'd rather go down with her and help her find a place to stay so that she's more safe. And so right now I'm looking for a host family for her, but so far I haven't found anything. So we're flying down there with our cat and everything, and I haven't found a place for her to live. So Adam says, sister, I asked some question above. Can you please read it? Oh, okay. Let me see if I can scroll up. Okay, Adam asked me. I'm looking for your question, Adam. Well, Adam, it looks like you asked it to me. No, wait, that says Allah. Can you tell us about how difficulties you found in your community regarding your niqab? And it says, I'm from Des Moines, Iowa, but I'm watching you from Kuwait. I'm stuck here due to COVID-19. Yeah, there's probably quite a few people that are stuck because of the travel bans right now. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I do not wear niqab outside in the community. I don't wear niqab outside. I wear niqab if I'm in a Muslim country. I wear niqab online, but I don't wear niqab out there. And the reason for that is it's too much of a shock for everybody. It scares people. It causes anger and hatred, and it puts me in danger. So I don't wear it outside in the United States. Okay? I would love to be able to, but I can't, unfortunately. At least not in the places that I've lived. There may be some places out in Texas and things like that that have larger Islamic communities where I could probably do that maybe if I stayed right in that area, but not in the places that I've lived. Let me scroll back down. Does that answer your question, Adam? I don't know how it is out in your area in Iowa, but let's see. So Ishfaq says, I think Corona is just a game because I don't see any Corona patient here in my province. Well, I don't know anybody personally that's had coronavirus, and I don't know anybody that knows anybody that's had it. However, I mean, if you listen to the doctors and the nurses, and if you watch them in the hospitals in New York City and things like that, it looks real enough to me there, but I don't know. I mean, it must be real because we wouldn't have shut down the entire planet for something that wasn't real. I don't know really too much about it except that the last statistics that I looked at were 1% of people that get coronavirus die, 4% get some type of problem like damaged organs, and the rest of the people can get it mild symptoms to not so mild symptoms and survive. That's just the statistics that I saw online. So I don't know really how accurate that is, but I would venture to believe that it's real, especially since we're having such an issue with people wanting ventilators and masks and things like that. I think we're just blessed, most of us, that we haven't actually been affected by it, any of us here, and that people that we know haven't been. But, if we're not careful, we could certainly be one of those people that get affected and spread it to our family. So I think we still need to be careful to be on the safe side. So, because it doesn't hurt you to wear a mask, and it doesn't hurt you to wash your hands and stay extra clean and not get too close to people. It's not convenient. It costs a little bit of money, but it's certainly, if you think about the risk that there's a possibility that you could get really sick or maybe get somebody really sick around you, it's probably a good idea to be safe, even if you're not sure if it's real or not. So Askew says, which skill you rather have being... Oh, why do you keep asking me silly questions like that? You do that, you always do that to me. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to answer that. Okay, so my Roblox says, do you ever hear of Sharia covering? Sharia covering? No, do you want to tell me about that? What is Sharia covering? Oh, and MD Hamid said, it's not necessary to wear niqab, in my opinion. Don't take it strictly, sister. I wear niqab because I want to wear it. I got used to wearing it for a while because my ex-husband was Saudi, and in Saudi Arabia, that's pretty much expected out there. So that big part of my family was Saudi. All the women wore niqab, and just all black. I like wearing it for privacy. It makes me comfortable knowing that I'm not like all exposed out there, and I don't have all this facial recognition in their databases, and people aren't trying to hunt down my real name and locate me from face and all that kind of thing. It just gives me more privacy when I'm online. I feel comfortable like that. So, so Ishfaq said, it's a game to eliminate organization because I heard here in Pakistan that this organization gave 40,000. My Roblox side says you are doing Sharia covering like you are covering your hands too, and you don't show your face. Well, I don't always cover my hands. I have them covered today. I'm not wearing socks. Sometimes I'm wearing socks, sometimes I'm not. Yeah, I have a set of different colored gloves, and sometimes I wear them, sometimes I don't. As you can see, the fingers cut out so I can use my phone. That's one bad thing about gloves is that if you're using electronics like a telephone, you can't scroll around or push any buttons unless you have the skin touching the screen. So, Assalamu alaikum, Peacekeeper. Assalamu alaikum, Parth Bartik. And Gulrez Aslam and Sia Dookie. Hi, Dookie. Assalamu alaikum, Javed Bailey. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, my apologies for my energy level being kind of low and my voice being kind of raspy, but like I was saying earlier, I've been sick a couple of weeks and I, was fasting all day and no water, so I'm still kind of a little, kind of tired and dehydrated. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing much better. I'm still a bit sick, but much, much better. Getting more healthy every day. I had a bad head and chest cold. It wasn't COVID-19, thank goodness. Thank you. Happy Eid to you too, Minio N46. So if you guys joined me a little bit late and you don't know this already, Eid is actually going to be Sunday rather than Saturday. So this is actually not the last day of Ramadan. The last day of Ramadan will be tomorrow, which I think already started for some of you that are in India and Pakistan and places like that, Indonesia, because you are, I believe, 11 to 16 hours ahead of the United States. So Eid is Sunday. Oh, I got good news for you guys. Actually, the mosque out here, we weren't going to be open, and we weren't going to celebrate Eid out here either. But they changed their mind. So we are going to have an Eid celebration out here in the Dakotas, and I'm going to try my best to attend. So I should be there Sunday morning for the Eid prayer at 9 o'clock, and then we are going to eat together in the park. And the Islamic Center is very small out here, and I have not met anyone yet because we've had the stay at home and distancing and all that out here too. They did open up all the restaurants and all of that recently. And they just now opened up the religious organizations as of today. And so I will actually be with brothers and sisters for Eid, which is nice. I won't be all alone. Ask you, do I need to kick you out? Okay. Minio says, I was sent special message to on Instagram. Okay. Javed says, yes, Sunday is Eid. Thank you. Eid Mubarak to everyone too. Walaikum salam, Gulrez. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. And you too, Dookie. Yeah, so, I'm going to try to include you with the Eid in some way. So I'll probably put a few little videos up on Instagram, or I might try to go live a little bit when I'm over at the Eid so you guys can look around and see what we're doing. So we're going to have like a picnic and things like that. And like I said, it's really small Islamic community out here. I don't even know how many people there are, but I'm thinking it's got to be under, well, I know it's under 50 because they said it's under 50. So probably not that many. Assalamu alaikum, Sam. So everyone, I am actually going to log off now, okay? Because I'm going to eat the rest of my iftar, and I'm going to drink some water and make sure my daughter gets some dinner too. And if you are bored and you don't have anything to do, go to my YouTube channel or my Instagram and look around. Actually, I have some funny TikToks, so if you like comedy and stuff like that, head over to my TikTok. I've been having a lot of fun doing TikTok lately. Okay, so happy Eid, everybody. Yeah, I know you don't want me to go, but I can barely talk right now. I need to have water and just kind of like rest and eat some food and feed my daughter. Sorry. But, have happy Eid. I'll try to do something, online tomorrow on Instagram or wherever. If you guys don't have my Instagram, go check it out. Adam says, if you want to learn Arabic, I'm ready. I would love to learn Arabic. I have a really terrible memory for that kind of thing. I don't know why. But I would really love to learn Arabic. And Askew says, Use them the rest of the year just in case? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay. Yes, I always try to include you all in my prayers. Make dua for all of you. Okay, salam alaikum. Salam. Happy Eid. And I'll try to post pictures and do some live stuff or, videos on my Instagram and my TikTok and maybe my YouTube during the Eid, okay? So thanks for coming, everybody. I really appreciated it. And I always love to talk to you. Love to see you in here. I'm going to log off now. Goodbye. Good night. Good morning. Good day. Bye. Gotta log off one at a time. Okay, here we go. I don't know if I did this right. Oop. Okay, I'm gonna log off here. Salam.